Quanzhou, located on the coast of the East China Sea and just across the sea from Taiwan, is one of the 3 central cities in Fujian. It's among the first to have been listed as a famous historic and cultural city in China, and the city was also the starting point of Maritime Silk Road, as affirmed by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. As early as in the Tang Dynasty, Erythrina variegata trees, zaitun, was seen everywhere in the city of Quanzhou, which became renowned overseas as zaitun. In the Song and Yuan dynasties, the port of Quanzhou, known as Zaitun, was depicted by Marco Polo, Ibn Battuta, and other Western travelers as the largest port in the world. For hundreds of years, Quanzhou maintained trade contacts with over 100 countries and regions in Asia, Europe, Africa, as well as Latin America. Chinese silk, tea, ceramics, and other commodities were shipped across the oceans to places all over the world. In recent years, many ceramics made in Dehua, Quanzhou, were excavated from South China Sea 1, Texing, and other shipwrecks, which testifies to the golden age of Quanzhou in ancient times. Due to the flourishing maritime trade, many foreigners chose to settle down in the city of Quanzhou and lived here generation after generation, having brought diverse cultures to the city. In 1991, the UNESCO referred to Quanzhou as a city with different faiths, integration of different ethnics, as well as exchanges and coexistence of various cultures. In 2000, Quanzhou was listed by UNESCO as the first World Multicultural Exhibition Center. In 2013, Quanzhou was selected as the first culture city of East Asia, together with Yokohama in Japan and Gwangju in the Republic of Korea. In 2017, the historical sites of ancient Quanzhou were recommended as items to be registered on the 2018 World Cultural Heritage List. Over hundreds of years, the valiant Quanzhou people have presented a vigorous city to the outside world. For the past 40 years, since China launched its reform and opening policy, private economic sector in Quanzhou has been booming, having created the Quanzhou model and Jinjiang experience with outstanding achievements. Its transportation network of sea, land and air has become the artery of communications for its economic development. 5 industrial clusters have taken shape in Quanzhou, from scattered to concentrated, including textile and garment, footwear industry, petrochemical industry, mechanized equipment, and building materials and home furnishing, each valued at tens of billions of dollars. Meanwhile, the economies in its various counties have also been growing with their own characteristics and excellence. As it has become the demonstrative pilot city for the Made in China 2025 plan and a national independent innovation demonstration zone, Quanzhou is working to make its new dreams come true, relying on its drive for industrial transformation and upgrading and technological innovation.
Hello.
阮的厝内是水泉入酒的所在，海上的船只停靠伫美丽港湾。
When you walk down the streets and alleys in Quanzhou, Nanyin music is pleasant to the ears. Dubbed as the living fossil of the southern operas in the Song and Yuan dynasties, the Li Yuan opera and the traditional Gaojia opera are still active on the modern stage, inheriting ancient tunes and graceful rhythms. Marionette, shown on the opening ceremony of 2008 Beijing Summer Olympic Games. Unique glove puppetry. The chest clapping dance. And the traditional folk handicrafts continue to keep Quanzhou alive in a historical and cultural context. Five ancestor boxing, passed down from generation to generation, is renowned both at home and abroad. In this city, surrounded by green mountains and rivers, where one can enjoy white sands and blue waves, along with a blue sky, the people in Quanzhou are happy with what they have. A happiness that is beyond description.
Please drink a cup of tea. 茶咖啡，茶水。
With the ancient twin pagodas still towering and the aged streets bustling, the city of Quanzhou is now standing at the front of a new era, presenting itself to the outside world with greater confidence and a more embracing attitude.
我爱泉州，我爱泉州，我爱泉州，
我爱泉州，
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 我爱泉州，泉州，我爱你，
我爱泉州，
我爱环境。
我。